Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now today I want to talk about something that I find is so essential when I was going all in, but then also this could apply to literally anybody because who doesn't want to feel good? That's what my video is going to be all about today, is how to feel good in your own skin, beyond confidence. These are just going to be some little things that you can do today that will make you feel better about yourself and make, bad body image days better or bad self-esteem days better. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So my first tip or my first exercise would be to write down things that you like about yourself, whether that's a physical thing or whether that's a quality that you have, something that makes you unique, something that you love about yourself. So you could write down, for example, I love my eyebrows, I love my eyes, I love my humor. So just writing down things that you like about yourself. It's funny because if we ask someone things that they don't like about themselves, they automatically jump to things and know exactly what they're gonna say. But people don't think about the qualities that they have or the things that they have that others don't, and just what makes them unique and beautiful in their own way. So to kind of zone in on those things and to write those things down, writing is a great way to not only acknowledge and think about the things that we love about ourselves, but also to reflect on it and read it and just take time and be grateful for those things that we do have. This is another easy thing that you can implement and that you can do instantly, is just to buy something exterior to make you feel better. So this could be a piece of clothing, this can be a perfume, for example. I know for myself, when I was putting on weight and I just didn't feel my best, I didn't know how to dress, but finding pieces that did make me feel more comfortable. So for example, I would get like a really cute hoodie and a really cute pair of sweatpants and put them together. And then I would buy, like, let's say a cute pair of earrings, like chunky hoops, and a nice perfume. And just that made me feel so much better. Yes, it is external. Yes, it is a little bit superficial, but to be honest, when you don't feel great on the inside, well, you try to resort to things that are on the outside. So that's kind of what I did. And I found that perfume, at least for myself, is something that's so huge. In general, I love perfume, but especially when I was going through a hard time, as weird as it sounds, it really did help me get through it, because I'm like, I smell fantastic, and people enjoy that. And I think that it just made me feel more confident. It made me just feel better in my skin. So I would totally recommend those things, even though they are kind of superficial. Another one that's really big is good hygiene. Just keep yourself clean. Now, I know that this seems a little bit weird, like obviously I'm gonna have good hygiene no matter what I'm going through. But seriously, when you have a day that you don't feel great, jump in the shower, shave, exfoliate, put lotion on, do all those things that are just gonna make you feel so much better. Clean your hair, blow dry your hair, all these things that really seem like nothing and pretty obvious, but at least for myself, have made a difference in the way that I felt. Those days where I was lacking a little bit of self-confidence, or that I just didn't feel my best physically with all the weight gain and the edema and all of that, just feeling clean and smelling good, as I said, and having a nice blowout that you can do at home, you don't need to go anywhere to do that, was just such an instant way to feel better in my skin. Still in the same lines of hygiene and external things to make you feel better, this category I call extras. This would be, for example, getting your nails done, whitening your teeth, taking those extra steps for self-care. At least for me, that's a form of self-care, whitening my teeth. It just makes me feel extra good. I feel like I have a beautiful smile. My nails look good. When I'm typing on my computer, I'm looking at my nails and I'm like, damn, they're cute. Even though I'm alone, it doesn't matter. It's not even for someone. Like, I have spent my whole weight gain in quarantine. So literally, when I felt bad about myself, it wasn't even so much actually about other people. It's just my perception of myself. And often when you come from a restrictive background, you are obviously terrified of putting on weight because that's like the scariest thing ever and is completely the opposite of all the things you've been doing before when you were restrictive. So it's such a mental thing, and I think that a lot of people could agree on that point. Whether you're surrounded by people or you're not, just doing those small things can really, really dramatically change the way that you feel about yourself and just make your day better. Another one that's a little bit more internal than all the superficial tips I gave today is to focus on the inside. So maybe try to pick up a new hobby, read more, educate yourself. Maybe this is a great time to, redirect your energy and stop thinking so much about yourself and start just thinking about, let's say, other people, or just going to learn and to go grasp and understand new subjects. I personally find that when I feel my smartest and most educated, and when I take the time to read, when I take the time to disconnect from social media, and that I really do spend more time on more valuable content, such as reading a book on Stoicism, for example, any kind of subject that is just going to help me extend my horizons in terms of education, I feel so much better about myself. And especially during those really hard times when you're putting on weight and you don't want to think about your physical appearance so much, well, resorting to really feeding in and making your intellect richer is such a great way to canalize that energy in a positive way. Read more, be curious, and just focus on your intelligence and cultivating that. My last tip for today can seem obvious, but I think it might not be for some people, is to spend time with people that value you for who you are and not for how you look. I think that putting on weight was a very telling time to see how people reacted, and most of the time, your friends don't care. Your friends really don't care. If they're real friends and they're not with you because you just look good, and they're there because you're an interesting person, and they're there for who you are because you're caring, because you're empathetic, because you're a good listener, because no matter what those reasons are, your friends are there because you're an amazing person and not because of how you look. And if they do change because you put on weight, then you don't want them in your life anyway. And for the people who stick around, you realize that since they did stick around, your appearance really isn't that important. This time, when I was surrounded by people who love me and support me, no matter what I looked like, was such an eye-opener to the relationships that I have, and also just confirmed that people aren't there for how you look. People are there because they love you because of who you are. But anyway, surround yourself with people that are awesome, that love you back, and that you love, and that give you positive energy, and don't take nobody's shit, okay? We don't have no time for that anymore, especially during quarantine. You select those people that you see very wisely, and you realize really what it boils down to are those few people that you really want to see, that you want to make time for. So stick around those people that make you feel good, and anybody that isn't happy for you when you're doing well is a red flag. So that is that for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I thought it would be a cool little topic, or at least like throw a couple of ideas for those that are going through, let's say, a physical transformation that's difficult. I think that these are just really easy things to implement instantly that'll make you feel better. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. I always forget to say it, but please do like this video, and I'll be back next week with another one. So have a great, great day.